Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to talk about Flesh by David Szalay. So, this book won the Booker Prize in 2025. Um, I specifically put in an order in library, so it has a long waiting list, long waiting time. So eventually, I got it like very recently, couple of weeks back, and I completed it. So about my English fiction experience, I don't have a lot of experience. I mostly prefer fiction reading in my mother tongue, which is Telugu. Most of the times I read non-fiction and other business books in English. So I rarely read any fiction in English. But it was as this won the Booker Prize in 2025. I just want to read and what it is it about and all the experiences. So overall, I have a mixed feelings with the book. I loved some parts, but maybe I was expecting something more, maybe not. So for me, it's a okay kind of a book. So if we get into the story, so what is this book about? It's about a person, Istvan. So he lives in Hungary, and from there he moves to London, and he lived in London, and again he moves back to Hungary, or all this journey. So from a young teenage boy to how become an adult, and all this journey of his, that is what his book all about. So it is a fictionalized biography of Istvan character, I could say. So I was so Istvan lives in Hungary, and he has a relation with some other circumstances. He has a relation with older woman who lives in front of his house, who lives in front of that. She's a neighbor, and in that circumstances, what happened and how he eventually went to jail, and from there he went to join a military, and there to London for a job, and how he ended up in elite circles in London, and again from there how he ended up back in Hungary. So that's the whole journey of it. And so after reading it, like, I couldn't understand some of the book is very clear in the text wise. It's not complicated or anything, complicated language or anything. So but after reading, I felt like I missed something. Like, I was looking at, because story starts at Hungary, and his relation with one of the older woman, and how it ended up, and how he went to jail, and from there it is like, so from each chapter it's like a cut. Okay, from this, like, it story proceeds to, like in movies you see, like after 2 years, after 3 years, so like that. So story I feel like it jumps from there to there. Suddenly, in that context, we need to understand what would have happened, or what has happened in between the years, whatever it's not covered in the book. So, and also, as the title suggests, it is flesh. So overall, other try to explain, other try to convey that, like, how a person lives in a body, and how he makes a relationship and all. The Istvan character, or he doesn't think a lot, he doesn't plan anything, he just lives day by day, and he just takes things as they come in. He by chance most of the time. He is like, nothing is like in his life is like by choice. He want to do this, he want to do these certain things, and then he want to move till certain point. So that's what I felt like. That's why it was written as a flesh, because he keeps relations with multiple women across different ages of his life, and I think surprisingly most of the time it is elder woman. So um, and also, if you ask him, I mean, based on the conversation with the different people in the overall book, whenever someone asks any of his like explanation or any of his feelings, he always says like, yeah, okay. I think I should count like how many times he says okay in overall book. So later I was trying to read like what is, so I think author has conveyed more of an actions than like words about what character thinks. So we never know what Istvan thinks. So we never get to see or we never get to read that part. So then I was like looking at some of the terminal, and also one of the major events happened, and there are a couple of blank pages in the book. Then the story starts. So the later I was reading outside, then they, even the Booker Prize when they announced, and also that speech, whatever the whoever picked this book for the prize, the what is that, the judging panel, they did mention that white spaces, so which left in the book, so that the reader should fill in that gap, like what the Istvan character must be feeling, rather than filling the pages with his character feelings and everything. So in that way, so it is very less about all the situations and other things, so more about like we need to assume or we need to understand how Istvan story or Istvan feels at this time. So that's why like overall I got a little bit confused. Maybe I was reading, maybe I'm trying to read like, okay, what is this book all, okay, how this journey goes and all these things. But yeah, this book won the Booker Prize because of all that maybe confusion aspects for me. So that's why I said like I liked parts, but I don't like some other parts. But yeah, but otherwise reading it was very easy. So it was a good read, like it almost like close to around 350 pages, but I read it very quickly. So with this I felt like I want to read now what are the Booker Prize winning books across the year. So I put an order for 2024 Booker Prize winning book. So I want to read like each year what are the books won. Like I want to see what is there, what is special about the books that won that prize, because they do consider this as a prestigious prize. Yeah, if you have a chance, have a read and let me know your thoughts. Thank you.